Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I'll start you out. I'm going to show you kind of what we do here in the retail area.
Okay.
The front windows are usually animals that we're keeping for breeding. And a lot of times it depends on what's up there, but like right now those tegus in the window are a little unpredictable. So I usually work those because they'll shoot from one end of the cage to the other and get a hold of you really quick before you get a chance to do anything. So it's usually a little better if I work those. And then after you get some experience, I know you've worked with a lot of that kind of stuff. Once you're comfortable and we're comfortable, then we'll let you start fooling with some things that are a little bit more aggressive, a little bit of a handful.
Okay.
There's a lot of snakes here right now. These cages have a lot of pine snakes in them. We got a few that are a little nippy. They're not hard to take care of or anything, but you've been around this stuff, like I said, so you know what you're doing as far as avoiding getting bit when you can, and
Yeah.
you know, using hooks and is that not the way I'm gonna go? Using hooks and tongs and stuff will help. Sometimes gloves. But I'll show you. You know, most of these are pretty good. This little girl here, not so much. She's a little nippy. So you got to kind of watch things like that. She'll get you. It's not venomous. It's not dangerous. You know these snakes. You know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
But it's not pleasant to get bit. So you want to kind of watch that.
Now, how long have you been breeding snakes for?
About 30 years. And that's the thing, too. A lot of the animals that you see here were born here. I work with a lot of other breeders, some importers, different places. We get big shipments in sometimes, and we just got 2 shipments in yesterday, so we spent the whole day putting up animals and getting things priced and all that. But I started out breeding a lot of king snakes and corn snakes and boas and pythons about 30 years ago. So that's mainly what we try to do, is produce a lot of our own animals, and we sell wholesale all over the country. Currently, we're probably the biggest seller of reptiles in the Midwest. Definitely the biggest in the whole St. Louis area. So I'll walk you back here. Like I said, these are snakes, different lizards and stuff over here. Some of the dry goods and things you'll see. All the different dry foods that are sold for different reptiles. There's a lot of lizards, turtle food, stuff like that. Of course, this is the register in that area. More snakes here. We kind of got a little bit heavy on snakes compared to other animals. That's all rodents, which we produce a lot of rodents, but we also buy them. It's all live mice and rats, and we'll sell pet rodents also, like hamsters and gerbils and stuff like that. But a lot of these are bought as feeders. And we always try to encourage people to buy frozen rodents. It's easier, it's healthier for the snake, and it's less dangerous for the snake. This display case, again, a lot of snakes, ball pythons, boas. We buy stuff from our customers sometimes. It's almost like Pawn Stars. People come in, they want to sell something. I got to tell them what it's worth. They're usually not real thrilled with what they get out of them when they sell them to us, and I always tell everybody the same thing. We're the best place to buy reptiles from, probably the worst place to sell them to, because we produce so much of our own and we get so many animals that we really can't pay a lot for them, and we sell wholesale. So I have to be careful how much I pay for an animal, because it may get sold to a pet shop.
How many would you say you produce each year?
Over 3,000. And that's our main thing, is breeding. And then our probably the second busiest thing are the reptiles in the retail area. And then we just added fish about a year and a half ago. This display wall is really just for display. It's really just for educational stuff. There's some copperheads in the wall so we can show people what a copperhead looks like so they quit killing water snakes. All these photos it's another facet of our business. We do music videos. We did a music video with Nelly. We've done a movie with Eric Roberts and Wes Bentley. We've done TV commercials. We've done just things for magazines, photo shoots and stuff. Currently, our most famous customer is Alice Cooper. And Alice needs a boa constrictor for every concert that he does. So every time you see him anywhere in the United States and he's got a boa constrictor with him, that's ours. And I will drive the boas to Alice sometimes, or I will ship them. It just depends. If he's close enough, I go and drop him off, and then I stay a couple of days and hang out with the band, and then if he's close enough at the end of a concert, at the end of their tour, I'll go pick him up. And again, a lot of times I'll get there a day or two early so I can hang out with everybody. And everybody that's here right now currently has met Alice. When he was in St. Louis, we all got backstage passes and went behind the scenes and saw everything, met everybody in the band. So at some point when you're here, there's a good chance you can go with me to either pick up or drop off the snake, or if he comes through St. Louis, we'll hook you up, make sure you get to meet everybody, and that's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
I'll show you the fish real quick, and when it comes to fish, we try to do odd stuff, weird things. Eels, leaf fish. We still have all the usual community type fish, the popular stuff like angelfish and different African cichlids. But we try to, because we have such an eclectic clientele that's into reptiles, we also try to have the really odd fish. So it's one of those things that's, you know, it's interesting for customers, it makes it more fun for us, and when people are looking for unusual things, we've kind of gotten a reputation that we're the guys to see. That's about it right now in the retail area. Of course, these are all different cages, fish tanks, reptile tanks, things like that that we sell. We sell a lot of used stuff. People come in and sell us their old tanks and things, and it ends up usually being a good deal. But next I'll show you the boa and python room, and that's where we breed the big snakes.